You guys can't start racing.
Is he going to
Come on, Thomas.
Is he going to get it in time?
The horses are now lining up across the course.
I got you here at least.
He's got it on tape if we need it.
Yes. Well,
The flag is up.
come on, Thomas. I hope you're recording this. All right, we see
Great,
it.
thank you.
They're all in line, and away they go. As they race away from us,
So John,
on
you
the
ready to
inside,
switch?
Bishop's Castle among the leaders. North Star follows in second place with Abel Archer there also. Curve of Stones
You
follows
watch his camera when you see it.
as they
clear
head
that they're
towards
coming
and
towards
over
him,
the first
you go
fence.
ahead, switch to
Bishop's
gears.
Castle and Michael Mitchell showing the way. They race around the turn. Bishop's Castle continues to set the pace. Straighten the way down the backside now. Curve of Stones on the outside of North Star with Reporter there also. Ballistes moving up. The leader is at the second fence and over safely with about a 7-length lead. Bishop's Castle on top by 6 or 7 lengths. Curve of Stones follows in second place. North Star on the inside in third as the leader jumps the next fence. Bishop's Castle now leads by about 4 lengths. Curve of Stones follows in second place. North Star on the inside of Ballistes. Longing to travel up on the outside of Reporter as the leader is at and over the fourth fence. Bishop's Castle on top. Curve of Stones vies for second place with Ballistes now taking over second. Curve of Stones longing to travel moving up on the outside. North Star dropping back a bit. Reporter is there also followed by Manacor. Show King follows. Completing the field, Codrington Castle with Abel Archer in front of him, and Needle in the Hay completes the 11-horse field. At the fifth fence, Bishop's Castle showing the way. Ballistes and Gus Dahl now moving up on the outside to challenge. On the inside, Curve of Stones continues to go well. On the outside of him is Longing to Travel, and on the inside is North Star. The fence in front of the stand, one time to go around over the 6th and heading out towards the 7th. Ballistes moves up on the outside of Bishop's Castle, vying for the lead. Curve of Stones on the inside. North Star and Jack Doyle going well throughout. Longing to Travel with the red cap on the outside. Abel Archer with Reporter right in front of him. Manacor on the outside of him. Abel Archer, Show King, and they're heading towards the 7th fence and over that one safely. Ballistes now setting the pace as they've probably got less than 3/4 of a mile to run. They straighten the way down the backside. Ballistes on top. Bishop's Castle follows in second place. Longing to Travel now moving up on the outside of the claim third and moving towards second. Over the 8th fence they go. Ballistes continues to set the pace. Bishop's Castle follows in second place. Now moving up on the outside is Longing to Travel, taking over second with Bishop's Castle right alongside. Reporters there also with Curve of Stones. They're tightly bunched as they race down the backside with only 2 more fences to jump. Ballistes on top. Bishop's Castle jumps in second place. Reporter moving up on the outside in third as they've got 1 more fence to jump with a little bit more than 1/4 of a mile to run. Ballistes and Reporter and Shane Cremens going well at this stage as they race towards the last. Reporter on top, Ballistes in second, Bishop's Castle holding on in third. Abel Archer is moving up at and over the last fence. Less than 3/16 of a mile to run, and Reporter is trying to hold off Ballistes and Abel Archer with Bishop's Castle racing in fourth. They turn for home. Reporter and Shane Kremen with the advantage. Abel Archer trying to get there in second, but it looks like Reporter is going to hold him off. Drawing away at the finish, it's Reporter, Abel Archer, Bishop's Castle, and rallying from far back was Codrington College in fourth.
Yeah, I told him to stay close because it was soft ground today, which this horse needs. He hates hard ground. It was a good cutting ground. I said stay close, and if he jumps well towards the last couple fences, go and get in front as soon as you can and just keep going, and he did. He gave the horse a great ride.
You look happy. You're standing with Dougie Fauci.
The field is now starting to line up. The flag is up. They're all in line. And away they go. Racing up the hill towards the first fence on the inside, Albus goes to the lead under Keith Dalton. Albus on top. Patty's Crown follows in second place. Manchurian High is Baranpur. The leader, Albus, is at the first of 11 fences with the lead. Patty's Crown follows in second place as they race around the first turn and straighten away down the backside. Albus on top. Patty's Crown races in second place. Manchurian High is another 8 lengths back in third as the leaders are moving towards the second fence quickly. Albus running and jumping with the lead. Patty's Crown follows in second. Manchurian High jumps through it. Barnacle Bill on the outside. Foxhall Drive. Baranpur is there also. A Billions. Midnight Man completes the field with Swell Elegant right in front of him. As they race down the backside for the first of 2 times, Albus setting the pace under Keith Dalton. Running and jumping over that one. Albus on top. Patty's Crown moves just a little bit closer to Albus under Shane Kremen. Long ways to go, still anybody's horse race. Racing in third, Manchurian High. Manchurian High is followed by Barnacle Bill. On the inside, jump through it. On the outside, Foxhall Drive. Baranpur is there also with Swell Elegant. Bullions and Midnight Man as they head towards the next fence. On top, all alone, Airbus. Patty's Crown a couple lengths back, racing in second place. A little bit more than one more time to go around. Albus is going well on the front end as they head towards the 6 of 11 fences. Patty's Crown follows in second, Manchurian High in third. At the fence in front of the stand, Albus on top by about 1 3/4 lengths. Manchurian High goes well over that and now vies for second. Patty's Crown in second, Manchurian High going well in third place under Darren Nagel. They race up the hill for the final time. Albus where he's been from the beginning. Patty's Crown has stalked him throughout. Manchurian High continues to go well in third as Foxhall Drive on the inside. Barnacle Bill, and they're at the 7th. Airbus continues to lead over the 7th and races around the turn with the advantage. Patty's Crown follows in second place. They straighten away down the backside. Airbus, Patty's Crown, Manchurian High, Barnacle Bill moving up on the inside with Foxhall Drive. Jump through it is there also as the leader is at the 8th fence. Airbus continuing to set the pace. He's led from the beginning. He's still got about a 3.5 length advantage over Patty's Crown. 3 fences remain, and at the third last, Airbus on top by about 1.5 lengths. Now Patty's Crown moves up to challenge for the lead. These two are matching strides as they race down the backside with a little bit less than a half mile to run. Patty's Crown has his nose out in front. Airbus continuing to hold well in second place. Barnacle Bill in the green silks is making a good move up on the inside of Manchurian High, and Foxhole Drive follows in 5th place. A good ways back to the others. The race is on the front end where Patty's Crown has assumed the lead, but it's a narrow advantage. Barnacle Bill is going well in second for Jack Doyle as they race towards the final fence. Patty's Crown with the advantage. Barnacle Bill trying to get there as is Manchurian High. Patty's Crown on top. Barnacle Bill rallying up on the outside. Patty's Crown has the lead as they turn for home. Patty's Crown and Shane Kremen on their way here. Vertical Bill trying to get on the outside. Petty's Crown. It's a photo, but it looked like Petty's Crown. Barnacle Bill, Manchurian High, and Foxhole Drive.
We're very pleased with him. He's run well this spring, but he's a young horse and he's very green. So, we were hopeful. He ran well here in the point-to-point in the spring. Unfortunately, he fell at last, but we were hoping he'd like the course.
Awesome.
I can take it.
Just pop bottles.
The flag is up. And they're off and running. That was Miguel Grau and Unsinkable standing at the start. Giza leads towards the fence. Officer Sidney races in second place. Hanno on the inside in third, with Fort Collins racing in fourth place, followed by Expedient. Alex Mall is there too, right in front of him, as they straighten away down the backside. Giza is showing the way. Officer Sidney follows in second place. At the second fence, Giza about 3/4 of a length on top of Officer Sidney. Hanno follows in third place with Fort Collins in fourth. Cognizine with Alex Mall, as it's tight now on the front end. Officer Sidney on the outside is Giza. Giza with the lead. Cognizine follows in second place. Hanno in third. As they race down the backside, this is the first of 2 times to go around. Giza has made most of the running. Officer Sidney right behind him in second place, and it's a gap of 7 or 8 more lengths back to Hanno, who follows in third place. Fort Collins with Alsmal, Cognizine, Personal Start, and Expedient as the leaders are approaching the 9th fence. That's Giza jumping with the lead. Giza on top. Officer Sidney follows in second place. On the outside, Fort Collins in third, with Hanno racing in fourth. They're going easily on the front end as they head towards the 6th fence. Giza and Darren Nagel right behind him. Officer Sidney with Fort Collins a few more lengths farther back in third, followed by Hanno. Alex Mall, Cognizine is there also with Personal Start, and the trailer is Expedient. This is their final time to go around. Giza and Officer Sidney. Giza has made most of the running, but it looks like Officer Sidney has joined him from the outside, and they jumped that one as a team. Giza on top. Officer Sidney follows in second place. Fort Collins and Gerard Gallagher stalking those two as they straighten away down the backside. Giza has made most of the running. Officer Sidney has forced the pace, and those two are matching strides as they head towards the 8th fence. Giza on the inside, Officer Sidney on the outside. Fort Collins follows in third place. Alex Mall on the extreme outside. Cognizine on the inside, and Hanno, and it's a long ways back to Expedient. 2 fences remain. Officer Sidney has gone to the lead under Ross Garrity. Officer Sidney is holding a narrow lead over Giza. Make that about a half length upon landing, make it less than that. Giza in second place, about a length and a quarter behind Officer Sidney. Cognizine and Michael Mitchell are making a bold move up on the outside to move into third place with Fort Collins in fourth. The race is on the front end where Officer Sidney has the advantage. Giza races in second place. Officer Sidney leading towards the 11th and final fence. He's over with the lead. They're going to have to hurry if they're going to catch Officer Sidney. Giza races in second place, Cognachine in third, Fort Collins in fourth. Officer Sidney on top, Giza still trying to come back again, but it might be too little too late. Officer Sidney going well for Ross Garrity and winning this one easily. He's in hand and in command. Officer Sidney, Giza, Cognachine, personal start.
Good job. Hold on. Whoa.
Yeah, went to plan. We were going to ride him third. Rode him a little bit closer. He jumped really well. Travelled very easy through the race. Moved on after the second from last, and he kept going. He's a nice type of horse. He came from Ireland a year ago, and he's done really well since he got here, and hopefully there's another day in him.
He ran very well. The horse has been training really well. We were hoping he would run well today. George asked me, how do you think he's going to run? I said, hopefully he's going to be in the first three. He liked the ground a little bit. He's run in Ireland. He's won 2 races as a 3-year-old, and we ran him a couple times last year, and he really didn't acclimatize to it, and he's really come around this year, and our team's done a great job getting him ready.
They're now lining up across the course. And the flag is up. And they're off and running. Rodriguez on the inside. Now speeding up from the outside is Grand Manon, who likes it on the front end, and he's assumed about a 2 1/4 length advantage. Rodriguez races in second place as they head towards and over the first fence. Grand Manon and Darren Nagel setting the pace. Rodriguez follows in second place, straight to it on the inside of Class Cherokee with on the corner moving up. Worried Man is there also. Cornhusker completes the field with Gusto at Dawn right alongside. As Grand Manon continues to lead, his lead now is about a length and a quarter. Rodriguez follows in second place as they race now towards the third of 18 fences. Grand Manon setting the pace from the beginning. Rodriguez follows in second place on the corner and third straight to it with Class Cherokee on the inside. Worried Man is there also with Gusto at Dawn, and Cornhusker content to let the others set the pace during the early going. Grand Manon on top over the fourth fence. Rodriguez right behind him under Jack Doyle. 2 more times to go around the course. Grand Manon went to the lead in the very early going. Rodriguez sitting right behind him on the corner on the outside of straight to it. Worried Man, Class Cherokee, Gusto at Dawn, and Cornhusker, the trailer, but only about 8 or 9 lengths off the lead. Rodriguez now puts his head out in front. Grand Manon on the outside racing alongside the leader. On the corners there, straight to it, and Sean McDermott move up a little bit closer with straight to it moving up there also. Gusto at Dawn and Cornhusker and Mark Beecher at the rear of the field, but still well within striking distance. They race up the hill towards the 6th fence. Grand Manon with the lead. Worried Man has moved closer to the leaders. He's now in third place with Rodriguez right in front of him in second. They race towards the backside of the course. Grand Manon leading from the early stages. Rodriguez stalking him in second place. And it's a gap of about 3 more lengths. Back to straight to it, Worried Man on the corner. Over the 7th fence they go. Grand Manon on top by 2.5 to 3 lengths. Rodriguez follows in second place on the corner on the inside of Worried Man. Straight to it with the white cap on the inside in 5th class, Cherokee Gusto at Dawn and Cornhusker. At and over the 8th fence, Grand Manon and Darren Nagel continuing to set the pace. Rodriguez racing in his shadow. Worried Man and Karen Norris have taken over 3rd place with Straight to It moving up on the inside under Sean McDermott. Over the 9th fence they go. Grand Manon on top by about 1.5 lengths. Rodriguez sitting in 2nd place. Worried Man and Karen Norris have moved closer to the leaders, as has Straight to It. As they approach the 10th fence, Grand Manon on top by about 2 lengths, make it less than that as Rodriguez moves just a bit closer. Worried Man is there on the outside, racing in 3rd. One more time to go around after this. Grand Manon has bled almost every step of the way. He heads now towards the 11th of 18 fences with the advantage. Rodriguez has been right there behind him throughout the race. Worried Man moving up into contention on the corner. Straight to It, Class Cherokee, Gusto at Dawn, and Cornhusker. Only about 10 lengths front to back in the field as they head towards the fence in the front of the stand. Grand Manon, Rodriguez, Worried Man, Step to It on the corner. Class Cherokee moving up on the inside, Gusto at Dawn, and Cornhusker continuing the trail. Racing up the hill for the final time, Grand Manon continues to set the pace. Rodriguez closest to him, Worried Man is there also, and Straight to It and Sean McDermott have moved up on the inside, claiming 4th place. Racing towards the next fence, Grand Manon and Darren Nagel. Rodriguez and Jack Doyle right behind him. Worried Man follows in 3rd place. Straight to It on the inside. On the corner, Class Cherokee, Cornhusker, and Gusto at Dawn. Final time to go around. They're heading now towards the 14th fence. They've probably got about 3/4 of a mile to go. And Grand Manon and Rodriguez are still making the running on the front end. Grand Manon jumping with about 1.5 lengths advantage. Rodriguez follows in 2nd place. Worried Man in 3rd. Straight to It is now moving up on the inside with Class Cherokee dropping back a bit. Over the 15th fence, Grand Manon has widened his advantage to about 2.5 lengths. Rodriguez moving just a bit closer. Worried Man is there also, and on the corner is among the leaders. As they head towards the next fence, Grand Manon still on top. On the corner, and Keith Dalton have taken over 2nd place, with Worried Man challenging again from the inside, and Rodriguez has dropped back to 4th, and Straight to It is 5th. The race is on the front end where they've only got 2 more fences to go. Make that 1 more now. Grand Manon on top. Worried Man is there also on the corner, and Rodriguez heading towards the final fence. Grand Manon, can he lead all the way? Grand Manon jumping with the lead. Worried Man trying to make up ground under Karen Norris and under pressure to gain ground, and he is making a move. Heading towards the finish, Grand Manon and Worried Man. Worried Man moving up on the outside, Grand Manon on the inside, and they're going to battle to the finish. Grand Manon on top, Worried Man right alongside, and Worried Man has pulled away. Worried Man by about 1.5 lengths. Grand Manon, Straight to It, and Rodriguez.
Doug wanted him on the first 3 or 4. He likes to be up there in the action, and that's what we did with him. And gave me a good ride all the way around, jumped really well, and jumped the second last well, and that left me time just to give him a breather, and then I got after Darren after the last.
The flag is up. And away they go. Out in the middle of the course, Pack Your Tack in the purple silks. Also Middle Road on the outside. Perk Up follows with Indigo Heart on the inside. 10 Saints on the extreme outside. As the field is at the first of 11 fences. Pack Your Tack showing the way. Middle Road follows in second place. Etched in Time has moved a bit closer to the leaders as they straighten away down the back side. Pack Your Tack on top, Middle Road on the outside of Perk Up. Indigo Heart is there also with Etched in Time, Street Passage. Battery Backup on the inside, 10 Saints is there also. Mr. Chase follows. Disobedience down the backside at the rear of the field. Pack Your Tack and Darren Nagel running and jumping on the front end with about a 1-length advantage. Make it less than that as Etched in Time and Keith Dalton have moved up on the outside to challenge for the lead. They race now towards the fourth of 11 fences. Pack Your Tack running and jumping with the lead. Has led almost every step of the way. Etched in Time follows in second place. Middle Road on the outside of Perk Up. Street Passage on the inside of Indigo Heart. Battery Backup, Disobedience, Mr. Chase is there also. And completing the field is 10 Saints. As they gallop towards the fifth fence, Pack Your Tack continues to show the way. Etched in Time racing closest to him with Middle Road there also. And Perk Up in the orange cap moving up on the inside in four, followed by Indigo Heart. Street Passage. Battery Backup on the inside, Mr. Chase, 10 Saints, and Disobedience completing the field as they head towards the sixth fence. Pack Your Tack running and jumping with the lead, on top by about 3/4 of a length. Etched in Time on the inside. Perk Up, Middle Road on the outside, racing in fourth place. Street Passage saving ground on the inside. Indigo Heart on the outside. Completing the field, Disobedience and 10 Saints as they gallop up the hill for the final time. Pack Your Tack has led from the beginning. He's now at and over the seventh fence. Etched in Time has forced the pace throughout. Perk Up on the inside. Street Passage is there also. The field is tightly bunched at this stage. Anybody could win it, but the best chance is on the front end where Pack Your Tack, Etched in Time, Middle Road, Perk Up, Street Passage, Indigo Heart. Battery Backup there also as they run and jump over the next fence. That was Etched in Time who went down at the fence. 3 fences remain. Pack Your Tack, Perk Up on the inside of Middle Road. On the outside, Middle Road under Sean McDermott, racing in second place now. Street Passage is moving up on the outside of Perk Up with Indigo Heart there also. Battery Backup, Disobedience, and it's a long ways back to the others. The race is on the front end where Pack Your Tack is trying to wire this field. Middle Road follows in second place, but here comes Street Passage and Jack Doyle moving best of all at this stage. They race towards the final fence. Perk Up still leading, Middle Road in second, Street Passage on the outside, Indigo Heart on the inside. Indigo Heart making a good move and racing in second place with Street Passage alongside, and Pack Your Tack is going to try and hold him off in the final eighth of a mile. Pack Your Tack still with the lead, Street Passage on the outside, Indigo Heart on the inside. Pack Your Tack in the middle, of course, Street Passage trying to get there on the outside, and they drive down the stretch. And at the finish line, it's Indigo Heart. Came through on the inside to win.
So it's Dave. It's all about Dave. I just don't want to get kicked.
It was good. Had a nice time in Saratoga, and now back in the Hunt meets. It's completely different from Saratoga. And just happy to be back and learning and jumping and really enjoying it.
Take pictures again if it becomes a...
I've never been a fish.
Where's the thing?
Probably could get closer together.
flag is up. They're all in line. And away they go. Daddy in the Dark goes to the front. Spoiler alert is there also, with Secret Soul now going to the front. Secret Soul and Byron Moorcroft going to the lead in the bright yellow silks. Spoiler alert follows as they head towards and over the first fence. Secret Soul, spoiler alert, follows in second place. On the inside, Daddy in the Dark, Die For is there also, Simply Certain. Only Charity Bomber on the outside of El Jefe Grande, and Coco de Mama completes the field as they've got 2 more times to go around. Heading towards the next fence, Secret Soul on top by 8 or 9 lengths. Spoiler alert, loses some ground there. Daddy in the Dark, Simply Certain. Die For, Only Charity on the outside. El Jefe Grande is there also, with Big Feet Bomber and Coco de Mama. They race now up the hill towards the third fence. Secret Soul has widened his advantage. He's got a big lead as they race towards the next fence. Secret Soul will be there first. Good ways back to the others. Spoiler alert showing the way in the second group behind the leader. Only Charity races in third. On the inside, Daddy in the Dark challenges for third, with Die For there also, El Jefe Grande, Coco de Mama, and Bomber. They race towards the backside of the course, and the fourth fence, Secret Soul has a commanding lead. Spoiler alert follows in second place. Spoiler alert, Only Charity, Daddy in the Dark, Die For, Simply Certain. And we go back to the leader, who's at least an eighth of a mile on top. Secret Soul on top by many. Here comes the remainder of the field. Spoiler alert has been second through most of the going. Only Charity on the outside. Daddy in the Dark now moving up to take over second. The leader is at and over the sixth fence. Secret Soul a long ways back to the others. Daddy in the Dark, Only Charity, spoiler alert, Simply Certain, Die For, Coco de Mama, El Jefe Grande, Bomber on the outside, and Big Feet completes the field. At the seventh fence, Secret Soul continues to run and jump with a commanding, and I mean commanding, lead. One more time to go around though. Secret Soul on top, long ways back to the others. Only Charity, Daddy in the Dark, spoiler alert, Simply Certain, Die For, Coco de Mama, Bomber on the outside of El Jefe Grande, and Big Feet completes the field. Secret Soul with a big lead, 3/16 of a mile at least. Now the question is, how much gas does he have in the tank? Secret Soul racing to the fence in front of us with a big lead. Secret Soul. Here come the others. Daddy in the Dark, Only Charity on the outside in second place. Daddy in the Dark, Simply Certain, spoiler alert, Die For, El Jefe Grande, Coco de Mama, Bomber, and Big Feet. Secret Soul, last time to go around, he went to the lead at once, and he has widened to this great advantage. Daddy in the Dark in second place as Secret Soul jumps the 10th fence. The field now approaching the 10th fence. Only Charity leads the group. Well behind the leader, Secret Soul. Secret Soul and Byron Moorcroft all alone on the front end. The field has got a lot of ground to make up. Daddy in the Dark, Only Charity. At and over the 11th fence, Secret Soul continues to have a big lead. Straight away down the backside for the rest of the field. Daddy in the Dark, Only Charity, Die For, spoiler alert, Simply Certain, and the leader is over the 12th, and we'll wait a while before the others get to the 12th. The remainder of the field is led by Daddy in the Dark and Mark Beecher. Die For, Simply Certain there also. Only 3 fences remaining. Secret Soul might be shortening strides a bit, or might be just getting the rest. The remainder of the field is led by Daddy in the Dark and Dive 4 on the outside, Daddy in the Dark on the inside. Only Charity follows in fourth place with Simply Certain on the outside, Coco de Mama, El Jefe Grande, and Bomber. Only one fence remains for Secret Soul. Secret Soul all alone on the front end from the beginning. About a quarter of a mile left to go, and the field is now starting to move a bit closer. Dive 4 leading the pack behind the leader. Dive 4 on top. Secret Soul with the lead. Secret Soul now has got about 3/6 less than a mile to go, about an eighth of a mile from home. Dive 4 is starting to make up ground. Can Secret Soul hold him up? Secret Soul leading into the stretch. He's still got the advantage. And the fans are going wild for Secret Soul to hold Dive 4 off. A length at the finish. Secret Soul did it.
This is Jeff Murphy's first sanctioned win as trainer.
Feels super. That horse is the biggest hearted horse that you could ask for, you know, and my friend Liz Milliken found him for me, and she's helped me so much with all his training, so I'd like to thank her massive. And Byron's done a super job, and his girl Amy looks after him, and everybody does a super job on him. I'm just steering the ship, but they do all the work, so thanks very much.
That's what they've got the machine upstairs for. The field now preparing to line up across the course. They're lining up across the course. The flag is up, and away they go. Mac Nicholson goes to the lead at once. Maserati from between horses races in second, with Bridge Builder now taking over second, Maserati in third, and Top Striker races in fourth place. One more time to go around. Mac Nicholson showing the way. Top Striker now vying for second with Maserati. Bridge Builder follows. Laser Light on the inside. Stay Awesome on the outside, or Master Gunner on the outside. Simonon is there also. Perfect Union on the inside. Plated. Go Get the Basil is there also. Show Court follows with Parker's Project at the rear. Mac Nicholson went to the lead in the early stages. He's challenged from the outside now by Maserati. Top Striker well within striking distance in third. Laser Light moves up to challenge Bridge Builder for fourth. As they straighten away down the backside, we've got a new leader, Maserati on top. Mac Nicholson follows in second place. Top Striker in third. Plated moving up on the outside of Bridge Builder. They're followed by Laser Light. Simonon is there also. Perfect Union, and a good ways back to the others. The race is on the front end, where Maserati and Karen North have about a length and 3/4 advantage. Mac Nicholson, who's been prominent from the beginning, is still racing on the inside in second place. And moving up on the outside as they've raced into the final quarter of a mile. Master Gunner is moving a bit closer to the leader, but Maserati continues to go well. Simonon, and making a bold move up on the inside, is Top Striker. Top Striker and Ross Garrity going well on the inside and saving ground around the turn. On the outside, Laserlight Maserati, though, continues to show the way. Maserati on top striker in second place. Maserati, top striker. Master Gunner in third.
It's Paddy Young's horse and Amy's, but Paddy used to ride it for her all the time. It's great just to get on him. I've been behind him long enough, so it was nice to get on his back and see how good he is, and he's a really nice horse.
Perfect. I don't think woman would like that. She said.
That doesn't help.
The horses are now preparing to line up for the start. The flag is up. They're all in line and away they go. On the outside, Golden Mittens goes to the lead. Officer's Oath right alongside in second place. Here comes Eric's on the extreme outside to join the leaders. Eric's on the outside, or actually now in the middle of the course, has gone to the front. Officer's Oath with Golden Mittens right alongside. Racing towards us, Eric's showing the way. Officer's Oath races in second place. Indian Ambush on the inside, Golden Mittens on the outside. Super Bird and Shackleton completing the field, but it's anybody's horse race, and it's only about 6 lengths front to back. Eric's showing the way under Byron Moorcroft, has led a good portion of the race. Officer's Oath right behind him in second place. Indian Ambush with Golden Mittens on the outside in the blue silks. Shackleton is there also with Superbird right in front of him. In this tightly bunched field, they straighten the way down the backside. Eric's continues to show the way. Officer's Oath races in second place. Golden Mittens in third with Indian Ambush on the inside racing in fourth. Shackleton on the inside completes the field as they race down the backside. Eric's continues to go well on the front end. Officer's Oath and Sean McDermott sitting right off of him. Indian Ambush with Golden Mittens. Golden Mittens in third, Indian Ambush in fourth place, and Indian Ambush now moves up to take over third. Officer's Oath is still about 1.5 lengths behind Eric's, who has led most of the way. Eric's on top. Officer's Oath follows in second place, only about 1.5 lengths off the lead. Shackleton is making a late move up on the inside as they race into the final 3/16 of a mile. Eric's on top. Officer's Oath races in second place. They enter the stretch. It's Eric's with the lead. Officer's Oath trying to get there on the outside. Can Eric's hold him off? Eric's and Officer's Oath on the outside. They head towards the wire. Eric's by 3/4 of a length. Officer's Oath finished.
Just get in the line, John.
Yep, get in. Tell me where to be, and I'll put the name forward.
Be proud.
Yeah.
You look big.
I'm very tall, so.
Beautiful.